She met a guy after coming on my show. They had a good time. He would block her. Then what? Child. She met a guy after coming on my show. They had a good time. We know what that means. He would block her, then give her money. Child, what in the world?
Girl, okay, so I called it like my Kendra dating show experience from hell, because when I came on the last time, like we had a good talk.
All these updates.
You put me on Facebook as like a highlight and whatnot. And I had like a good turnout, I would say. I mean, not everybody is somebody you're looking at, but like 800 people came to follow me. At some point, I just opened up my page, right? I talked to like 3 people, but like the one person who I will end up really having a story about, his name was like Lamar. Okay. And
Lamar.
Of all the people I could have fell for, I fell for him because he was like in my area. So it was a reason to move forward. The other 2, one was in Pennsylvania. I'm in the DMV. One was in Pennsylvania. The other one was in Chicago. They were cool, but at the end of the day, it's always like just something and you just don't really want to move forward. And then this guy had the leg up because he was in my area. Tall, good looking. He spent money on me. He was like always talking to me on the phone, text, in between moments, all of that. But like we just had these moments where every so often, like he would like ghost me.
She said we had these moments like every so often he would ghost me. Go what? Child, these people who get on this internet when they on these shows and panels, you're not gonna tell me. I'm not gonna put up with anything. You gotta have $5 million and no baby mamas, even though I got 10 baby daddies and 15 kids. You're not gonna tell me. Bring us everything. I don't want to work. Blah, 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 blah. Then get whatever it is you want to call this, quote unquote, a relationship. Now she over here talking about every so often he would ghost me. What? Child, shout out to Dr. G for the cultural appropriation. But of course, okay, shout out to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Shout out to the Squeegee Kid for another 2. He says, salute to Kendra's tribute to Oreo Cookies hat. You and Kendra, I tell you, you and Kendra got the same relationship as me and Dag on YouTube. Shout out to the Squeegee Kid. I can't do it. Shout out to Blade Day Walker in the building. Shout out to you, hon. Thank you so much. He said, Lord. Nothing I did, nothing I drank, nothing I snorted, no man I did, no man I texted, no man I called, child. This is just the epitome of all these people. This is the epitome of that last woman for sure.
Lord, nothing I did, nothing I tried, nothing I smoked, nothing I snorted, nothing I drank, no man I did, no one did me, nothing did me any good. Oh Lord, even that food I put in my mouth wouldn't help me, Lord.
Child, oh my goodness. Come on, y'all. Please hit the like button while we go through this foolishness. He ghosted her ever so often, just ever so often, y'all.
Ghost. Casper, the friendly ghost. And then come back and be like, here go $500 thing. Where you at? What you doing? I'm sorry. Like, you know, I didn't mean it. And like love bomb me.
Oh. Pay for play. He would just come back and unblock me. Give me $500, ma'am. Heidi Fleiss used to do this back in the 80s. Okay. It's okay. A TI is what a TI is, which is what you want it to be. Because how many times these women get up on these panels talking about ghosting is the worst thing you could ever do to a woman. Oh my God, how could you do this? You don't care about our feelings. You don't care. And yet you're okay with it. As long as they're giving you some money, you good. Everybody's for sale. Not everybody, but these biatches is for sale.
So like, let's start from jump. Because when was you here?
April,
okay.
For sure, April, yes.
April. And when did you meet the guy?
Had it been like, he was one of the first people in my DMs. He was
April 30th.
Okay, so you met him soon, so back in April. So how often did y'all date? And then when he would go missing?
We would go on like 2 or 3 dates, and then he would go missing.
For how many days?
Girl, he would like block me, and that's how I knew he went ghost. And then he would like stalk me in between the time, look at my page, like unblock me to look at my page. I would see it like in my stories or whatever.
See, she thinks that's a flex though. She thinks that's a flex because he would unblock her and then she says stalk her. He trying to take a look to see maybe if anything has changed before he go ahead and offer you that daggone money so that you could come do them things that you do that he's ready for, and then he moves on to the next so that you don't come around and bother his ass till he's ready. Is this hard to understand? Is it just me? Am I wrong? Let me know. Am I wrong?
But I couldn't see his page or whatever it might be. Like,
so he probably had a girlfriend.
That's what everybody thinks, but I really kind of still don't think
that. This woman is getting advice from Rosanna Dana. Okay, 2 peas in a pod. Okay, one older, one younger, one bigger, one smaller, one blacker, one whiter, same damn woman. Signs be there, don't understand them, ignore them, and then we'll turn around and say, it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Well, why else would he block you and then come back?
Kendra, me and my friends do not know. We done talked about all of it.
You know.
No, I don't know. I have no clue. Like, we was out. He done post me on his Instagram. We done been out in public.
Oh, child. You know, as long as you get posted on the Instagram, that makes it Instagram official, Facebook official, social media official. You know, it could be a fake account. That's never a possibility, right? I mean, it is Instagram. Instagram is life, right? Child, did he put you on Twitter too? Because you know, if it's Twitter, it has to be official, right?
Holding hands, spending money. I done seen him at his place. No girlfriend.
Okay, wait. So go back. So he posted you on IG.
Well, on his story, correct?
Oh.
Yes.
Y'all see Kendra roll her eyes. Kendra just had enough. Is this the same night? No, this is a different night because her hair color is different. Yo, if Kendra had these 2 biatches on the same night, she probably would have took a week damn off, okay? Had another delusional biatch who can't read the room, and you already know. You not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. Shout out to Blade for another 2. Thank you, sweetheart. He said it's the pastor. Yeah, the pastor from the other story. Shout out to you. Yo, Blade. This is what they doing. It's the same man. You're right. He just, oh my God. Yo, what if there ends up being but just call it the behind the scenes, you know, that show called Behind the Music, that type of thing, where they come out later on that there was this whole group of, shout out to the Africans. I love y'all. I love you Africans. No tea, no shade, but a whole thing of Africans in their place where they do their romance scams, just waiting for people from Kendra G's show and calling them up, doing the same old thing and sending people through. Yo, it would not surprise me. That's a whole racket that could be going on. OMG, that would be half damn crazy and funny at the same damn time. But she talking about, he put her on the stories. Does she know? And she got to know, she's younger than me. She got to know that you can have a whole private section of your stories, which means that only the people who are on the private get to see whatever he puts on his story. She got to know this, right? I can't do this, y'all. I can't. But these are the people that y'all, gentlemen, SYCBM.
Tell the whole story. He posted, okay, so when he posted on his IG story, were y'all booed up?
Yes.
Okay. So he might have been mad at his girl that time. And then when he wasn't mad at his girl, he blocked you so you wouldn't see his girl.
I mean, if we want to go with that story, we can go with that one.
What do you think happened? You think aliens kidnapped him during them times he was blocking you?
I definitely don't think that. I think that this is what he does, and it's funny to him.
So before she even finishes this thought process, if you think that this is what he does, why are you putting up with it? That means you like it. We love it. Why you complaining? Why are you complaining? She just said, this is how he is, and you still dealing with him. Hello, what am I missing? What am I missing? Shout out to Amazon in the building. He said, why are wig floating fake hairline to make her forehead look smaller? What are you talking about? It's trying to eat some cheeses. You crazy. Shout out to you for being here, though. I appreciate you, hon. Y'all are crazy. Shout out to Sunspot with Omega Sunlight. Appreciate the support, hon. He said the Nigerian email scam evolved to romance scams. Listen, I'm telling you, whoever said it first, I think it's TC. And then whoever said something behind it, I'm telling you, they out here just using the daggone the fax machine. Child, who using a fax machine? They're using a fax machine. They're using emails. They say, don't talk to me. I'm here, but don't talk to me. I can't take you nowhere, but don't talk to me. I'll FaceTime, and it's all good. And they still dealing with it while sitting up here talking about y'all ninjas ain't sugar honey iced tea. You heard? Y'all ninjas ain't sugar honey iced tea. Shout out to the Quiet Storm. You are crazy. He said, I would like to formally change my vocabulary from SYCBM to GTFOH. Get the F out of here. I can't do it. It's got to stay the same. We got to stay focused. We got to stay on task here. We try and say community, okay? One woman at a time. Shout out to my girl, Almond Eyes. Thank you again, hun. She says she is pitiful. Yo, here's the thing. I think she's worse than the last lady because the last lady is mentally insane. There's something wrong with her, okay? This is a black woman who's supposed to know it all, have it all, everything, okay? All right, she's supposed to know it all, right? I know that's what he does, but oh, yeah, girl, you go, girl.
I think it makes
funny sense because why'd you let him come back?
Exactly.
Well, I was enticed by the money, and I really.
I was enticed by the money, so play your role, honey. Look at me rhyming. Play your role, okay? You are a prostitute, however you want to pronounce it, and that's what he's doing, and that's what you're participating in. So there you go. That's it. That's all. But now she wants more. You know why? Because she wants all the money. And of course, she won't say it. I'm sure she wants to get married, okay? And he got the money. So this is who she wants to marry. And she going to do what she need to do. Even putting up with this. But then we'll turn around and say, that's not right. That's mean. You can't do this to me.
Do enjoy the times that we have. It's like when we talked on the phone, he was like a best friend. We could talk about anything.
What's the
problem? You accepted his behavior, so what's the problem?
Come on, Kendra.
It's no problem. It's just an update.
No,
now you said it was an update from hell. I'm thinking
it's an update from hell because when you meet somebody, okay, so I'm somebody who doesn't like people all the time, right? Like I
Girl,
just don't.
You admitted to yourself you was enticed by the money. So this ain't hold on.
That might
Hold on.
Get back in the door.
I love this story.
Get her. Shut
up. Listen, hold on, real quick.
I enjoy everything else too.
Wait, say it. Good. I'm sorry to cut you up. I want you to speak so I can speak.
Along with me, yes, very much so. The money for sure. It's like, okay, yeah, he coming in. At least he come because I could say he dated me way better than other guys when we were on, right? When we were on, he dated me way better than other guys. It felt like, but he had this mishap, these ways, this ghosting mentality and whatnot. But when we were on, like all the talking, the vibing that we did, the different conversations, it got like super deep. But in the end,
super deep conversations. Not the money. We had good conversations. We spent time together, probably back there on that couch back there, taking all that pleasure. Child.
The day, like all of it was false. Like this man would literally like say to me, I want to be your rock. He would try to bring up my dad dying recently in December. He would be like, you know, I just feel like you've been through so much. I want to be your rock. Like it got all the way to the point where he literally asked me to be his girlfriend. But the next day, you know what happened, right?
How often did he block you and come back?
At least 3 times.
I can't do this. Y'all, I gotta go. I can't do this with this biatch. At least 3 times. Who would... Y'all, she's worse than the last lady because she is not unstable. Unstable? Is it unstable? She not stable. Let's put it that way. She not mentally stable, okay? But she gonna sit up and she gonna defend this stuff. But as soon as the relationship is over, and he says, I'm done with you, she gonna be up here on these streets talking about I state bums. Guaranteed, all right? Shout out to Jay Gray with the bingo. He said, gets ghosted numerous times. She gets love bombed. What the hell does that even mean? Gets blocked over and over by Lamar. Yeah, his name is Lamar. You were letting somebody named Lamar do this to you? Shout out to those named Lamar. But come on now. All I hear is Lamar Luttrell. Lamar Luttrell from Revenge of the Nerds. Delusional for sure. She was vibing. She was vibing with Lamar with deep conversations. Oh, they were some deep conversations, child. They were some deep conversations. I know it. Trust me when I tell you. Thank you so much. You win. Shout out to you. Shout out to Blade. He said, not wife, girlfriend. Yeah, right. He asked me to be his girlfriend. Who has a song? Everybody got a song named Girlfriend. I need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend. Who is that? B2K. Oh, Lord. The jokes write themselves, y'all. The jokes write themselves. Shout out to Team Peterson for the 2. Thank you so much, hon. He says, thank you, Kendra G and TikTok for showing us these hyenas. Woo, child. This might be what we need to do going forward because I'm telling you, half damn crazy.
So what was your final straw?
I mean, after the second time, I just wasn't even phased anymore. I just was dealing with it because, again, he would come back and give me like, it would be like $800 in one sitting. And I mean, who's going to say no to that? You know what I mean?
And there you have it. All you gentlemen have to do is give these biatches some money, and then you can just block them, go about your business with who you really want to be with. And when you're in the mood, you can come back, unblock, and say, hey, girl, flash some money. She'll be right there. Go back to her house, take all that pleasure, and then block her again and go on back to your real wife. I'm just saying, she like it. We love it.
A lot of people will say no to that.
No, I'm gonna take the money. I like going out to go eat food. You know what I'm saying?
He already knows how you want it. Huh? He already knows. I think this is.
I like to go out to eat food. Wonder why we say no empathy and no sympathy, because these people know what they're doing. These people absolutely know what they're getting into. They know the game. They know how it works. They know what they're willing to put up with. They be putting up with it all the daggone time, then try to turn around, act like they don't know. They know. They be knowing. They be knowing. She gonna give up her self-esteem, look like a half damn fool, be at the beck and call of someone who clearly don't give one damn about her. But it's all okay as long as you giving up $500 to $800 to $1,000. It's all good in the hood because I'm going to still be here when you unblock me.
This is what I think you're not accepting. I'm not excusing his behavior, but you proved to him that the money is most important to you because you tolerated his behavior because of the money.
Look at that.
So
she's cute with that one line.
It's like
I'm glad.
men on that side, you know, there's always ways people look at it. So when a man knows he's giving you money and money's gonna get you back, he puts you in that type of category. You're not really about him. You about the money. Because if you was really about him or wanted something deeper, hold on. If you wanted something deeper, you would
look at her. Look at her lips, y'all. Look at her, y'all. Let me take this picture right now. Take this picture right now. She is not just like Rosanna Dana. You not gonna tell me, child. What you think this
I'ma
is?
tell you. I'ma tell you. You not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
Look at her, y'all. She is listening to reply. She ain't listening just like the last girl. And again, this is why I know for me, y'all, like I said, I don't care what they say. I don't care how much they get upset. I don't care all the names that they call me. I'm still a woman. I know women. I know how it works. I know how they feel. I know how they feel when it comes to a man that they really like and one that they effing don't. Okay. So she liked that money and she don't want to give them up because she want to continue to get that money. Plus she probably taking them with all that pleasure because ain't no way she ain't giving it up. Ain't no way she ain't giving it up. Okay. Shout out to D. Scott. Thank you, honey. Said this one is hard. Is that retard? Take the money and be the F quiet. She throwing salt in her own daggone game. Exactly, Black Bimbo. They know. They absolutely know. Hashtag they know for show, for effing show. Okay? And who's going to give up that money? Okay, there you go. That's what she just said. Who's going to give that money up? Yo, if your life is that troubled, listen, I know I'm in a different tax bracket. I'm just saying, right? If your life is that, I don't know what the word is, important enough that $500 and $800 is enough for your dignity and the fact for you to look half damn crazy and the fact for you to be suffering, because don't think she not suffering when that man is not talking to her. I've told y'all this before. The best way, and I'm not saying it in a positive way, but the best way to get at a woman is to not talk to her, especially if she feeling you. Especially if she feeling you. That's going to drive her to effing drink. You heard? Crazy, y'all. Half damn crazy. Shout out to the Squeeze G Kid for another 5. Appreciate you. He said the reason this one called Kendra is so the Kendra cattle. Yes, can hear that flex that she got a man with money off of appearing on the show. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And there's some out there that's going to be like, I don't care if he going to give me that many beans. I'll do it. Let me see what's going on. Where he at? Trust and believe, okay? Plenty of them in there saying that. Now put that in there in the comments right now saying, you so stupid, girl. You so stupid, yo, girl. You so stupid, girl. And they're going to be stalking her trying to figure out who the hell he is.
Would have been turned off from the jump. The second time, the first time he would have did it, you wouldn't have came back. It wouldn't have been enough money to please you. And it's cool. I'm not judging you. But you just gotta honor the role you played in it. Like you making him the bad guy. I don't know if he's the bad guy. You tolerated the behavior. He ain't a bad guy.
He's not.
He's the bad guy in this scenario. I promise you. He's the bad guy in this scenario.
He's not. That's the story all you women want to tell. But he did it 3 times, and you taught him.
I accept what I did.
You taught him his behavior because you accepted the behavior, and you said he was enticed by the money. So therefore, he know you a money girl. So he gave you $500, $800, enticed you.
There you go.
In his mind, he was a good guy because he gave you
what you wanted.
So was in his mind. But I totally accept my responsibility in it.
You
I feel
don't.
like, you know, in the end of the day, I still had a good time in the sense of the dates and all of this stuff. But it still is an experience from hell because when you end up liking somebody and whatnot, and
listen, there comes a time when people are just going to have to understand.
Who is this saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
That I know what I be talking about when it comes to these biatches, all right? She just said it. She just said it. I told you. But these women are supposed to be equal to you, gentlemen, okay? Shout out to all the ladies in the chat, but I'm talking to the gentlemen right now. They supposed to be equal to you. They just like men. They can do anything and everything that men can do, except for not develop feelings like this. When you know damn well at the end of the day, you are in a situation that don't make no damn sense, but you okay with it. But you can't let it go because not only do you like the money, you have now developed feelings. Everybody can't be Samantha Jones. Shout out to Samantha Jones from Sex and the City. Everyone cannot be Samantha Jones. They think they are. You can't be her. Period. Typically, women gonna get attached, especially if it's good, child. If it's good and they look good and got money, you think they want to let that go, y'all? Child. Shout out to Jay Gray. I can't believe I missed that one. Hold on a second. Where's it at? That's what he says every time he blocks her. Shout out to Jay Gray for the reminder. Appreciate you, hun. Shout out to 2 Peas in a Pod for the 2. Thank you so much for the support, y'all. Please go ahead and make sure you like the stream. We're at 144. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new.
It's just like, damn. Like,
why did you like a man that was
still about the games and whatnot?
You gotta ask yourself this question. You need to self-reflect. Why did I like a man that ghosted me? Why did I like a man that would tell me the things that you brought up something deep as your father? It would not show up and prove it. It's not about him. He's gonna be him. Like attracts like. So it's about you trying to figure out why did you like that, and you got to get to that.
It's not that I like the fact. Even before the first time he ever even ghosted me, right? I still did like him. Period. You know, I did. So in the end, I did like him and who he was presenting himself to be, whatever that representative of him was. And in the end of the day, I still take my accountability for moving forward in ways after the ghosting, because I'm like, well, hell, you know, if he gonna give me money and take me out on dates and blah, 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 like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just enjoying my life and good time, whatever, anyway. So
I'm just enjoying my life in a good time anyway, trying to act all hard, but she caught some feeling. Okay. She trying to get that man. He don't want you, boo. He doesn't want you, boo. And when he wants you, he willing to pay and be done with it. And you willing to do it. And you can't accept the fact that that's it. That's all. And she definitely wouldn't want another woman from this chat to come up on this daggone screen and say the same damn thing about that man. She will be hurt as heck. Shout out to TC for another 10. Appreciate you, hun. He said, we talked about that on my channel. The majority of women can't sleep with a man and not catch feelings the same way a man can hit and keep it moving. Absolutely not. You're absolutely right. But they stay trying to act like they can and be lying. And you can lie to somebody else some of the time, child. But guess who you can't fool? That would be me. This is so damn crazy. Thank you, TC.
So at that moment, he's no longer a bad guy, and you shouldn't tell the story that way, because you just said right there, you chose to accept the behavior and enjoy the behavior. So he's not a bad guy. You just said to us that why not have a good time, accept the money, and be with him. That is your way of saying I'm gonna enjoy him for what he is.
Mm-hmm. It is the truth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did enjoy him for what he was. When I say he's a bad guy, he's not like a horrible person. I'm not necessarily saying that.
Don't change it up now, girl.
Also, still in the scenario, like it's not like qualities that he displayed.
Y'all had sex?
Yeah, we had sex.
Kendra, yes, girl. That's why we are here, Kendra. Kendra already knew though, but thanks for clarifying for the rest of the chat of your old Kendra cousins.
So what do you want, Jasmine? What's your goal?
Thank you, child. Let's move it on.
I came just to tell you an update, my
All right,
that's it.
I'm asking you outside of that now. What's your goal in a relationship? Like, do you want something committed?
Of course, yeah, because I'm 31. At some point in time, I'm gonna want to be a wife. I'm gonna want to be a mom. You know, all of that. But as life goes on, right now, I'm just dating, focusing on my school.
Kevin Samuels talk about dating is not supposed to be a damn sport? Didn't he say something like that, y'all? Like they're supposed to be. I forget, y'all. I apologize. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Something along the lines of you're supposed to date with intentions. I believe it's something like that. I eventually want to get married. I'm 31. I eventually want to have kids. Man, what's the plan? There's another woman with no plan. She out here living like a leaf in the wind. I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere. I'm here. You think you're going to make a life with this person that you're talking about? Telling you, she don't want to give him up. She ain't trying to give him up. She thinks she's going to lock him down. Dude, if you listening to me, leave her alone. Because the next thing is she going to get pregnant. Listen to me when I tell you. All right. That's what's next. All right. Child, shout out to Blade for another 2. He said legs over the shoulders. Here's 500. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. She don't want no one to have it. Shout out to Stevie D. Dating with a purpose. Thank you. He talks about dating with a purpose. She ain't dating for no purpose. Half of these biatches ain't dating for no purpose. This one for the money. Then the feelings got all into it. Now she trying to lock him down. Dude, she might put a hole in the condom, child. You better be careful.
You know, my first professional once in life. That's really where I'm at with it. You know, as I'm not so pressed anymore. Like, oh, I want to be married tomorrow. Blah. No, it doesn't even. It will come. Whatever God's path for me is, it will come. It will get figured out. You know, and I will be intentional as it goes.
I won't be. Yeah, I'm learning. Did she just bring the Lord into this? Did she just bring the Lord into this? Shout out to the Squeegee Kid. For another 2, he said, wants to be a wife, sitting on Kendra in her bra. You can't make it up, child. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, because I just can't do it.
You cannot make this shit up.
So as well, but like nobody appreciates being played with. When women come on your show,
you're not being played with.
And ask for somebody who doesn't lie, it's still
Jasmine. I don't think it's fair to say he played you though.
I think so. It's fair to say that he played with me and he played with my emotions and all of that.
You played with you and you played with your emotions because you kept accepting his behavior because of the money.
I can agree with that. But I also would say that he definitely still, what's the point of lying? If you lying,
because he probably wants to have sex with you. You're an attractive girl. He's gonna lie.
I don't think that's all he necessarily wanted. But
this is like 70% of you biatches, and I'm just throwing percentages out there. She sounds dumb. Another dummy. Okay. I still think you accepted, but I know what I did. But oh my God, but ain't no but. I mean, he got butt. He got your butt. But girl, come on now. Stop it. She doesn't want to listen. She doesn't see it, or she don't want to see it. She wants what she wants. She gonna do what has to be done. She will waste years of her life. And when she's 41, she'll come back on this show or some other show talking about the fact that all men ain't ish, black men in particular, crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy bum Jermaine. Y'all ain't ish. You do this to women. It's not right. It's not fair. When the writing is right in front of her MFing face and she is accepting it mentally, whether she wants to say it verbally here. Period. Shout out to TQS in the building. Thank you so much for the support, hon. He said, okay, let's see. You admit to your future husband that you busted open for money, get ghosted, then reopen them legs to take all that pleasure again for the right price. Exactly. He's going to sign up for that. Yeah, this man is going to turn around and say, yes, you're the woman of my dreams. Come to me, mama. He's the same scammer that's scamming Rosanna Dana. Well, maybe not, because he coming over to take that pleasure. Maybe they just didn't want to go take it from Rosanna Dana, though, okay? Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much, Quiet Storm. Shout out to Dane C for another 2. Thank you, honey. She said 800 responses, only 3 caught her. Mm-hmm. Did she come on looking like this? I don't remember this girl. I know a lot of y'all, maybe TC did this one already when she came on originally, but Did she come on looking like this? Whoever said she came, Squeegee Kid said she come on here in her bra, talking about she looking for a husband. Oh, she looking for something, and she got exactly what she was looking for, okay? She got exactly what she was looking for, and she don't want nobody else to have it, because that's my man. I'm going to make him my man. He going to be my man, because he got money like that. I want him to be my man. Shout out to Project for another 5. Thank you, honey. He said all her requirements will go out the door when Idris or Michael B walk through the door. Side chick is running game here on Kendra G. I don't know. This is I don't even know what to say anymore about this thing. And she will not accept responsibility in any way, shape, or form.
We can say that.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I don't think that that's like all he necessarily wanted, but we can say that.
Let me say this. He probably liked you, right? He probably liked you. Obviously, he's giving you money. You're an attractive girl. He probably also had the good time that you were having in those moments too. The difference is, I don't know. It seems like you wanted more of a committed long term, whereas he was okay with the moments he shared with you. And then when he didn't want to be with you, he would just block you and come back to you when he felt like it.
And my thing is, a lot of women out here would be okay with something that they enjoy and could go out with, have fun with, have sex with, and the meanwhile is still trying to figure out what that person is who really could play that position. But it's just like, in the end, you're still lying and playing with me if you can't just say that.
Now she's trying to act like you got to be honest. Like she can't read the room. These women cannot read the signs at all. Y'all ladies, women, females, girls, okay? The real ones, all right? Y'all are crazy, all right? You get all the proof in your face and you still gonna lie because it's about what you want at the end of the daggone day. You bring this drama and trauma into your life, you keep it there, and then you say that it's somebody else's fault. You're doing this to yourselves. She gonna force a way for it to be somebody else's fault. Then she gonna bring in all these other women that would do it. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Why can't you let him go? Do you need the money that bad? Why can't you just let it be and move on to the other two guys? She talking about Pennsylvania, like Pennsylvania all the way where the Philippines is. Even Ohio, that ain't that far from the DMV, child. You act like you live someplace all crazy. This is the United States of America. The point of going on this show is to meet people in different areas and places. And then you do with people you allegedly can connect with. Oh, yeah, they don't want to give you no money, so they ain't no good. But the one that want to give you money, all right, that's the good one. Doing it to themselves always. Yet again, don't let them tell you nothing different. I'm telling you, period. Period. She ain't trying here, nothing, nobody, and anything else. Shout out to Blade for another 2. He said, word vomit. Abso-effing-lutely. That's exactly what she doing.
Why can't
Let me ask you a question.
You want to fuck and have fun?
Why would a man say that?
Why would a man say that, child? It's rare that a man is going to say that. Come on now. And even if he does, you'll be like, and all that foolishness. Because some will say that. Hey, come on. We can go get a room now, girl. Let's go. You'll be like, oh, yeah, he wants to marry me. Oh, man, you met 15 minutes ago, says, let's go get a room. And you think that means he wants to marry you? Whew, y'all need help. Y'all seriously need some damn help.
Well, listen, how about this? Whether he said it with his words, he said it with his actions.
Exactly.
And at the bottom line, you're the one that says he went ghost and he will come back. Now, if he didn't come back with money, would you have tolerated him?
Of course not. For sure not.
Hello.
For sure not.
I'm
not disagreeing with you
whether
at
you
all.
want to acknowledge it or not, the money is what attracted you, and the money is what kept you as long as it did. If he didn't have the money, he wouldn't be able to got that far. And a lot of men notice, and this is why men with money know that y'all out here screaming, I want a real man, I want security, I want a husband, I want you to be there, I want you. Child, you want the money.
No, but we do want that, period. Because when I ask for
well, if you want
man,
that should be your focus.
When I want a man, I'm not asking for a man to always like drown me in money and do that. That's not even my relationship with all the men that I meet and move forward with necessarily. So I want the good, better, best qualities out of a man. I don't want you to just give me money and treat me like shit and try to fuck me and duck me. That's not what I aspire to have.
And stop tolerating that then.
That's
stop
fine.
tolerating it.
That's
on you.
But that's
you
just
the one
the toleration with him.
pause. We're only going off of what you told us. And you told us he would ghost you, come back, give you $800. Who's gonna turn out $800? You also said if the money wasn't involved, it wouldn't went that long. So a man can only treat you the way you allow him to treat you. So if you want a man to give you money and dump you, stop tolerating it.
I agree with what you're saying, but within the situation and scenario of it all, I definitely said what it was and what I expected and what was not
actions
cool. And
speak louder than words.
Talked about all of that.
Actions speak louder than words. Your words don't matter if your actions don't align. So you can say something, but if you taught me that I could ghost you, come back and give you money and spend some time with you and ghost you again, your words mean nothing. Your actions mean everything. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying the experience you had with him, and I'm not really defending his experience. What I'm saying is who he is doesn't matter. And all ladies need to get this. Who the guy is does not matter. It's all about what are you going to accept and how you're going to react. And if a behavior is not acceptable, then it has to not be acceptable. Can't no money change it.
I agree. That's the reason for boundaries and everything else. I agree.
The person with no boundaries. The person with no boundaries. Squeegee Kid, what is the Instagram name? I can't find it. Is it what's the name of her Instagram, please? I can't find it. The Southern Beauty doesn't come up for me. It has somebody else's name. Thank you, so we can take a look at it. Y'all, like I said, half damn crazy. She's full of it. It's about the money. Now her feelings is involved. Now she wants them to herself because she wants the money. Honestly, at the end of the day, she might not even care for him. She wants the daggone money. Bottom effing line. Shout out to Blake for another 2. He says she ain't shut up yet. No. And Kendra, she making them lips because she not trying to hear it. She gonna continue on. That's what I'm saying. She gonna waste daggone life. Let me look that up. Thank you, Project. She gonna waste life. And then she gonna turn around and say that it's all Jermaine's fault. It's all Jermaine's fault every single effing time, child. I can't do it. Anyway, let me see if I can find this because she ain't listening, child. She is not gonna listen. What is her name? Southern Beauty.